Welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
You're rude not to. Can't wait to find out what happens here. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Woo, back there, horsey. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 15 feet to the cup. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Well done. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 3rd. This is Gary Woodland.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. That's outstanding. What a putt. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well struck. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, come on, sit.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm down here on the 9th, getting ready to see what Matt Kuchar does with this.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
Second shot here on the 4th. Going with the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the day. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Well played, mate. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
Well, that'll take a little anxiety out of the next one. Beautifully judged. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for first place. Choosing the 9-iron here. Should find the green here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
11 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That should find the cut stuff. From about 130 yards here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. This one has eyes for the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 3-wood. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, we're down here on the 9th hole, taking a look at Gary Woodland.
This is their 5th shot. Wow. Oh, how good was that?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out. And the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, this is Cameron Champ on the 10th hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
That dog will hunt.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
A quality shot, that.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago. Well, Cameron Champ, he went after it here, didn't he?
Ooh, ever so close.
And back to the course with the live action. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh! Really had that shot dialed in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm on the 17th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, what a shot from the bunker. After initially struggling coming onto tour after a prodigious amateur career, Matt Kuchar's found his real niche, hasn't he? He knows what to do with his golf swing and gets the most out of it.
You know, he's been so impressive. Once he got back on tour after the struggles early in his career, he's a changed man. Changed golf swing, changed attitude, and all of a sudden, he's just printing money. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Hasn't gotten all the victories that I think that he might have deserved or earned with some late play, most notably Jordan Spieth snatching the Open Championship title away from him a few years back. But time and time again, he's so resilient. Back in the winner's circle once again in 2019. He's just a unique player that figures out a way to get it done week in and week out, no matter the venue.
And now that finds him in first place. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Currently in the lead.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, well done. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. Putt is underway.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Yeah, nicely played.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, taking a look at Cameron Champ down here on hole number 15.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Oh, I love that aggressive play.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? 8 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. That was a gallant attempt. This one's for bogey. Leading by 5 shots after that. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 15th. Handy effort, that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. I don't mind the look of this. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Currently 6 under for the event.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
Third shot now.
Nailed it. Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently leading. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Playing this one about 130 yards out. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, they've certainly got the swing in a groove.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago. Lining up for his 3rd now. Well, that had lovely pace the whole way through. Well done. Let's return to live play now. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
37 feet at least to the cup from here, guys.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down she goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That was absolutely murdered. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. That should find the surface. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That's frustrating. It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.